my involvement with Michael's Memories goes back to when Michael himself came to me one day and said, I've got this lump on my head and I've had these headaches and I don't know what to think of him. And I actually did an assessment, told him he needed to go get that checked out, not to do what most males do. And he did just that. And within 6 weeks, he was having surgery, and the rest is somewhat history.
Back in September 24th of 2013, I was diagnosed with acute leukemia. It's a blood cancer. And to be honest with you, it turned my life upside down. I didn't know what to think, didn't know what was going to happen or where I was going to go. But I can tell you the one thing that helped me out the most was being able to talk with and visit with other people that were going through similar things like I was going through, dealing with cancer, going through the treatments, feeling the ill effects of it, just going through all the mental mind games that you go through as to, am I going to get through this? How's my family going to do as I go through this?
I had a VIA-scan, which is a screening done that is non-invasive, similar to an MRI or CAT scan, and was notified that there was some type of a mass in my lower left lung. So through further testing, a pulmonologist, a biopsy, I have a walnut-sized tumor known as a bronchoalveolar adenocarcinoma in the lower lobe of my left lung. So, long story a little shorter, on May 13th I had the lower half of my left lung removed. I was in the hospital for 8 days. I had some complications, and 2 weeks later I went back in for 5 days, and I'm just now getting back to light duty in my fire department.
Having come up with the idea of this charity because it came from my heart. It wasn't just an idea I came from one day. The charity was based upon my daughter and I going on a trip because I couldn't drive, I couldn't do anything like that. So when I was finally able to do that, just getting in the truck and going to the beach with my daughter. I mean, it was awesome. And getting away from the hospitals, getting away from everything, knowing that I'm sending people like that, that go with their families and hang out together and have the same feelings and experiences I did with Madison that day. It was just, every time we send one on a trip, I'm thinking they're getting to have that feeling I had. They're getting away from the hospital, they're getting away from cancer. They can just put it out of their mind, so it makes me feel just awesome.
They will never, ever forget, and they will take that on to wherever they're going and never, ever, ever forget that Michael's Memories gave them the gift of a lifetime. That's why I absolutely love Michael's Memories, and I'm a sole supporter from day one for the end of my life. And I'll tell you what, I can prove it. I'm telling you, right there. The proof is in the skin.
That is so awesome to know that Michael's out doing this sort of things for other firefighters that are afflicted with cancer and trying to send them on a vacation to let them get away from cancer, so to speak. And I know that's his goal, and you know what, he's right on with wanting to do that, because to be able to get away and just forget about cancer, forget about work, and just be with your family and just have some downtime and just let your brain relax from everything and your health issues and all, you can't understand how beneficial that is unless you're going through it.
One thing about our board is that we are so incredibly close, that we are truly a family. I can't even tell you how much Michael means to me and how much he means to each person on this board. That's why we do what we do. he had a vision, and we want to help him make that vision happen. And that's why we're here, and that's what we do.
If we can do this for friends and family, because everyone's affected by cancer one way or another in their families, there's nothing now. So anything we can do to help, it's awesome.
And not only, the trips, but the people who support this, the people who put their sweat and their blood and their tears into doing these events and juggling their family time with, juggling their work time and their family time, and also, putting forth to this charity. It's just amazing to me. So every day I wake up and I feel blessed because of the people that are around me for this charity and the people we're able to send.
If you know someone who, especially with Michael's Memories, is within the fire service, works for a fire department, has been diagnosed, get checked, get your screenings done, take care of yourself. Don't wait until somebody tells you you have to be checked. Be proactive. What Michael's Memories is doing for firefighters is more about awareness and the understanding that making certain that you do whatever it takes, because the earlier you can get it detected, the easier it will be to get taken care of.
So it's not easy, but you know what? When you have a brotherhood like this, you have family support, you can get through anything. Amen, brother.
One door closes, another one opens, or for every bad thing that happens, something good can come from that. Michael getting sick helped create this foundation, and I can't say enough for what the people have done that are associated with this, for all the individuals connected, and what fraternity this has created.